Hey, what's up everybody? Thanks so much for tuning in, for checking out this video. I hope you enjoyed the cover. I hope you enjoyed the drumming. For me, this was a special treat because of this incredible drum set. Now, I will say I oftentimes have amazing Pearl drum sets in my videos, but this one is very special to me because this is my favorite drum shell out of all of Pearl's lineup. This is the Masters Maple Gum. It's a combination of maple and gum wood, and in my opinion, the best recording drum shell in their lineup, one of the best recording drum shells in the world. I think they sound absolutely fantastic. They're also so beautiful. And today, I was recording those incredible drums to these incredible preamps. This is the RME 12Mic-D. They just came out with this. This is a 12 preamp I/O expander via Dante, via ADAT, via Matty. This is an absolute beast. RME is super well known for incredible, clear, laboratory grade, testing worthy preamps. So many people who design acoustics and who room tune and who do different audio testing all do it through RME because they are so well known for like their clarity and for the absolute just like rock solid performance of the devices that they create. And so this is a very, very interesting piece of equipment. First off, because it has 12 mic preamps on it. So instead of having an 8 mic pre and then having to get a second 8 mic pre, or having an 8 mic and having to run it into a 4 mic or a 4 mic into the 8 mic, etc., this gives you 12 preamps, which in my opinion is what is needed to really record a nice drum set well. Sure, this drum set sounds great with 8 mics on it, especially when they're Earthworks audio mics like I have here, but in this scenario, if I really want the best sound out of this kit, there are a few extra mics that I'd like to have. 8 mics gets me top and bottom snare, rack, floor, kick, 2 overheads, but I would really like to have multiple mics on the kick. I'd like to have top and bottom snare. I'd like to have every floor tom mic'd. I'd like to have overheads. And so when you start adding all those up, you end up well past 8, closer to the 12 mark. In fact, in this situation, I used 11 mics to record the kit. And so with a premium price point, because this is a premium piece of equipment here, you don't want to have to buy 2 of these to record all of your drums. And so the 12 mic preamps is really, really spectacular for me. That is a huge piece of why I think this is a very useful tool, and also why it's worthy of the price point that it has. Outside of all of the other, crazy features that this particular RME 12Mic-D has, the fact that it has 12 preamps right out the gate and you automatically have enough to really record a drum set well, that is a huge, huge feature, especially when the preamps are as clear as the RME preamps are. And so past that, a few more features that I wanted to point out in this video. I'm doing a whole video that launched yesterday on recording these drums through this RME 12Mic-D. And then I also have another video coming out that talks about the features of Dante, which is a networking audio over Ethernet protocol, and future-proofing your studio. So there's 3 videos on this incredible piece of gear right here. And this one is kind of more of just the fun cover performance. I wanted to just show you guys these incredible drums and tell you a little bit about the RME 12Mic-D. And so the D stands for Dante. I mentioned that very briefly. The other video about future-proofing and using Dante is going to explain it a lot further. But basically, this entire unit can operate over a single cable. So whether I take this up to my master bedroom and decide I want to track drums up there, or if I put these in my control room, but I want to control them from in here and record them from in here, or if in this scenario I have them in my live room, but I want to record them in my control room to that computer, all of that works over a single cable. And when I built my studio, I ran category cable to all the different rooms. So using Dante, I can take this preamp and plug it in my bedroom and I can record up there. Or I can take it to my living room and I can record up there, to my green room, etc., etc., etc. And so Dante allows you to interconnect places via a single cable, especially long distances. Like, you're not going to be able to run a good snake. You know, most snakes are like 25 or 50 feet or maybe 100 or 150, but the category cable can run much further than that. And you can also carry a lot more signals over it. My in-room snake over here has 24 inputs that send over to my control room. This has 12 just on this, and you can interconnect them and basically daisy chain them using MADI or ADAT, and you can have up to 64 of those signals transfer over that single cable. And so that's a huge win. Plus, being able to virtually control it from your computer is another huge win. So anybody that's on the same network that I have this 12Mic-D on, they can get in there if they have the information, and they're able to go in and remotely operate these preamps for me. So I could have someone in my green room plugged into my network, and I'm like, hey, can you turn up the gain on channel 2 or something? You know, et cetera, et cetera. That's just the general idea of what that all means. So I think that overall that's a good synopsis of the 12Mic-D for today. Let me talk a little bit about the drums here. You can find out more information about the 12Mic-D at my last video, which posted yesterday, about recording drums through the RME 12Mic-D. And this kit right here is the Masters Maple Gum, which I already mentioned. I'm running a 22 by 16, 10 by 7, 12 by 8, 16 by 16, and the 14 by 6.5. And so this is basically a Pearl Masterworks drum set that they made a production kit. This is the most popular recipe, the studio recipe. So Pearl created different recipes of woods when someone orders a Masterworks kit. A lot of times when people are ordering Masterworks kits, they want, you know, that high-end shell. They want a really nice sound from the drums. They want the best of the best, but they're more interested in their very own specific finish with their very own hardware choices. Maybe they want gold hardware. Maybe they want reference pure lugs, but they want, you know, die-cast hoops. Or maybe they want reference lugs, but they want fat tone hoops. Like, those kinds of combinations are things that you can do on a Masterworks kit with all the different finishes. You can, you know, basically pull up a picture of something, or like have a color in mind, and Pearl can match that. But that is an expensive process, and a 5-piece kit from the Masterworks series is probably going to run you $7,000 or $8,000 at the minimum. This kit right here retails for $4,000, and you can click the link in the description there. I'll send you over to Sweetwater, where you can take a look at this Masters Maple Gum kit, as well as the RME 12Mic-D. All of those other pieces of gear here, I'm always linking to them in the description, and I always tell you to go shop at Sweetwater because you get incredible customer service and no one takes care of you like they do, which at the end of the day, that's what you want when you're buying gear. That's what you want. You want a company that cares about you. And so that's how I feel about Sweetwater. That's how Sweetwater feels about the musicians that shop there. And so for me, this kit, to get a Masterworks quality kit in a production grade drum set is huge, because it reduces the cost by so much. You're also getting those incredible studio recipe from the Masterworks series shells, which is the maple with the gumwood on the inside. The gumwood dries them up a little bit, and it's a beautiful wood. I'll show you some B-roll here of just how pretty the inside of these drums are. Not to mention the outside. This is a silver white sparkle. This is silver white swirl, sorry. This is hand painted. So like, someone actually painted these drums by hand. They're so beautiful. Everything about it screams class. Everything about it, they look as good as they sound, and that is huge for me. So that's the kit. Those are the preamps. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm going to leave you guys with a little drums only audio from the cover, so you can just hear how good these preamps sound, how good these drums sound, how awesome they sound through these Earthworks mics, and all that's in the description. If you click a link and go make a purchase, you are supporting my channel. I am an affiliate partner of Sweetwater, and so basically what happens is I tell you where the best place to get gear is, and if you go and buy it there, you get awesome service, and I get a little money to support my channel, to support my videos. It's a great way to win-win-win, you know? So I appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Check out everything in the description, and have an awesome day.